Are you looking for a glass finish tabletop with epoxy resin? So I will show how I create this finish. The video is pretty long, but I accelerated a couple of clips. Others it will be just as I'm working, so you see how long it takes and how you gotta burn the bubbles with the torch, the way you pour the resin on top and everything. So if you wanna learn how to do it and get these amazing results, stay tuned and have fun. I have done this project for my first time. I have never used resin before, so it proves if you take your time and watch a bunch of videos, you can do it yourself and save a lot of money. So I had not had any experience with this type of finishes before, and became better than what I expected. To be honest, I feel this is really perfect. Could not be better. So initially, as I have the tabletop already in place, I got a stain. I put the stain on, very heavy, let it soak and dry. Then you come with a claw and you clean up a little bit. You do maybe a second coat. It depends how dark you want the wood to look. So right now it looks almost like it's black, but it's because it's very heavy. Once I clean out with a claw, it became a little bit, lighter. I'm doing one of three several light coats. Yeah, so three different coats, and you have to sand in between coats. So this is a very long process. You gotta wait until the resin cures completely, then you sand it, then you apply the resin on top of the sanded surface, and you do it again and again and again for 3 or 4 times, and then you come with the final flooded coat, and that's what I'm gonna show in the next few clips. So here I'm sanding the surface with this circle motion. Gotta go and do that throughout the entire board, including the sides, and all of these dust, just clean it up. Right here is not a accelerated clip, so from now on the next 15 minutes or so is going to be me applying the flood coat. So this is after 3 initial light coats, how I spread with this trowel, I don't know how to say, but how you spread this resin on top of the tabletop, making sure you cover all the corners, and also after you spread this, you come with a torch and you burn all the small bubbles. You see that the resin, although it's a clear resin, will have a clear finish. It's kind of milky at this point because there are a lot of small micro bubbles that came after the mixing process. So don't worry, just put everything on top. This is the flood coat, so it's supposed to be a lot. It's going to drip everywhere, but that's fine. You want to have like this because it will self-lave itself and will give you the best finish. It will give you the glass mirror type of finish in the end, and the only way to achieve that is if you do a flood coat with a lot of resin. As you see here, I'm spreading the resin with this trail, and you go and you cover the entire surface, right? So not a lot of things to say here. Take your time, go back and forth. You really have a good span of time to work this resin on top of the tabletop. So do it, go back and forth all the time until you're sure you cover every place. This will already have it has a gauge underneath this trial, and then this gauge will guarantee that you have the correct amount of resin everywhere. And again, it will self-lap it, so don't worry about, oh, I have some more here and there. It will find its place. So I'll be speeding up the video now to 8x. The process is the same as I said before. For this area here, it took me about 15 to 20 minutes. So you have a lot of time to work the resin. Take your time. I'll just leave it here just because you can see how many times I gotta go back and forth, making sure that I'm spreading the resin pretty even across the table. And after this 8x speed process here, we'll jump into getting the torch and burning all these micro bubbles that the resin still has. Alright, so here we are getting to the end of the 8x speed for this clip. I'm firing up the torch right now, and I will start going with the torch on the surface on a circular motion, maybe about 4 inches from the resin. You don't want to go too close. You don't want to burn the resin or anything. This is going to clear all the bubbles, and I actually did this several times just because I did not want to have any bubbles in the finished product. So you cover the entire table, you go back and you do it again. So similar to what I done before, I'll leave you looking at it for minutes, and then I will speed it up to save some time in this video. So as you could see, I'm spending a lot of time burning all the bubbles. Keep doing that till you see no bubbles at all. The resin will be very liquid at this point. When you actually torch the resin, it makes it more liquid. I'll also be speeding up this section here, which is same thing I did to the other part, but this is going to be the flood coat. You see that there is kind of a whitish on top of the tabletop, and that's because I have, as I said before, I have just sanded it down. So you gotta pour a lot of resin for this process, and then take our time to make sure you spread the resin evenly across the entire table. So we are getting to the end of the video here. I hope you guys liked. It is pretty long. The final clip is the final results after I finish pretty much the entire basement and I set it up for a nice Christmas party. Had a lot of fun doing this project. It took me a long time, but the results, it's amazing. So proud that I was able to do all of this myself. This is the bar, the way it looks, the mirror, the glass finish on the tabletop. It just looks amazing. So hope you guys enjoyed. Attempt to do yourself. Take your time. You're gonna get some good results. Just pretty much following what I showed here. Thank you all.